Collinwood, in parallel time, a new and different world. A world Barnabas Collins saw as a possible escape from his ancient curse. But instead, he lies, chained in a coffin, the prisoner of William H. Loomis. But even in his coffin, he is threatened, for this night, John Yeager, hiding after the murder of the chemist who aided him, discovers a passage from a cave by the sea, a passage that leads to a room that will be very important to many lives.
This has to be another building on the Collins estate. The only one that could have a cellar this size is Loomis' house. Well. What deep, dark secret is Will Loomis keeping from the rest of the world? I must find out. Perhaps it's something that might come in handy someday.
Still trying to rescue him?
It's not true.
Now, it's all right for me to be fascinated by a vampire. I'm getting a book out of him.
I thought I heard something.
Oh, sure you did.
Will, there's someone down there.
Oh, sure there is. There's a vampire. As soon as I finish getting his story, I'm going to interview you. You know, not many men get the chance to know both a vampire and one of his victims.
He's gotten out, Will. Or maybe that handyman, Fred, has come back.
He's gone,
He was
Carolyn.
Listen, Will. You've got to do something. Who is it?
I don't know.
How did he get in here? What did he see?
Oh, stop asking so many questions!
Will. He knows.
He knows what? That we have a coffin in the basement?
A chained coffin.
No identification on him.
What are we gonna do? He'll come too.
Yes, I guess he will.
And you'll ask questions.
Well, I got some questions for him. Like, what is he doing here?
Did he get the coffin open, Will? Did he?
Oh, if he did, I wouldn't have had to do this to him. Barnabas Collins would have taken care of him. Maybe I should have let that happen.
What are you gonna do?
I am going to protect my investment, that's all. Putting all this time into my book. I'm not gonna let some stranger ruin it now.
John? John? John?
Something happened to him. Why did he make me steal this from Longworth and bring it to him here? Why is he hiding? What has he done?
Don't you move.
Why, Mrs. Loomis.
How do you know me?
Oh, I make it my business to know pretty ladies.
Will!
Where's that husband of yours, huh? Why is he letting a girl do a man's work?
I know how to use this. And I will.
You're keeping me from a very important appointment, Mrs. Loomis. That's very important indeed.
What are you doing in this house?
I'm a curious man. When there's a secret, I make it my business to know it. And you've got a very interesting secret, Mrs. Loomis. Why is that coffin downstairs, Mrs. Loomis? Why is it chained?
I don't know what you're talking about.
So you've decided to bluff it out. Huh? Yeah, well, a knock on the head didn't make me forget what I saw. There's someone in that coffin, isn't there?
Don't you get up.
Someone in that coffin.
I told you before.
Why isn't your husband up here? Is he down there moving? Is that why he isn't here?
You stay there. I mean it.
I think we'd better forget about tonight. Both of us.
Will!
Being, and then we'll continue this fascinating conversation later.
I couldn't help it. We'll go after him. He'll go to the police.
No. That's the last thing he'll do.
Well, he knows us. He called me by name.
Just calm down.
You shouldn't have left me alone with him.
I had to fix that secret panel in case there were others. You see, that's how we got in, Carolyn. But there'll be nobody getting through that door anymore.
I pretended I didn't know what he was talking about. But I didn't fool him, Will. I didn't. Well, there's only one thing to do. Let Barnabas Collins go. That man will be back.
What? You want me to go back to being what I was? A writer who never writes? Oh, Carolyn, you've seen the change in me. You said so yourself. See, this book is going to be big. I swear it. Why, every critic in America is going to respect old Will again. Yes, sir. His most imaginative work. A classic. Yes, that's what it's going to be called. No one will believe it's all true. What a joke.
Will, one man will know it's true. That man who was here tonight. Be reasonable.
Do you know where we could hide Barnabas, Carolyn?
There's no safe place.
Yes! The secret room back there!
No, Will.
Yes, but you could get to him any time you wanted then, couldn't you?
Will you forget about me and think about that man who was here? He's evil, Will. Evil. And he'll come back. I know it. I know it.
John?
At your service.
Where have you been?
On a little adventure. Did you bring it?
Yes.
Did anybody see you enter Loner's lab?
I don't think so.
Any trouble opening a safe?
No. What is that?
Yeah, no questions, Buffy.
I think I have a right to ask some.
No, you haven't.
I stole it. I don't even know why.
But you enjoyed it, didn't you? You see, I even know you better than you know yourself.
If you and Cyrus Longworth are such good friends, why didn't you get it? Why are you hiding here waiting for it?
Go back to town, Buffy. Get out.
Look, I was scared coming out here.
Don't you do as you're told!
I thought you would at least come back with me.
If anybody asks, you haven't seen me tonight.
Who would ask? What have you done?
Nothing, Buffy. Nothing wrong, at least.
I don't believe you.
I merely defended myself.
You too.
A man has a right to defend himself, Buffy. Now leave me.
I will. I sure will. From here on in, you stay away from me too. Don't come around anymore. I don't want to see you.
You will. You will.
Never.
Yes, you will. I'll see to that.
Now just do as I told you.
Will,
There is nothing to be afraid of, Carolyn.
I don't want to see him.
This is the only way to move him.
If he should come toward me.
He has no power over you. Just hold out that cross. Now, we have got to do this, Carolyn. No questions, Mr. Collins. Certain things have happened. We have to move you. It is necessary. And do not try to outwit us. Do you understand, Mr. Collins?
What happened? Who is
I
he?
said no questions. Now, you will please get up. Carolyn also has a cross.
Put them away.
Oh, that would make it easier for you, wouldn't it? Now you will follow me, Mr. Collins. We are taking you to a place that will be much safer. Come.
Why must I become Longworth again? Go back to that dull, miserable life. That fool Gladstone. He's making me take this. Even in death, he dictates what I do. I must play it smart. I'll hide in Longworth until it is safe to walk the streets again.
Your own time, you must have spent plenty of time in here, eh, Mr. Collins? Now, sit down.
I must have my coffin.
You will have it. Sit down.
You would only let me go.
Oh, now, don't start that.
Will, listen
Shut,
to...
Carolyn.
Please listen. You have enough of my story now.
I will decide when we have enough.
You can write your book.
Oh, sure, let you free.
There's only one thing I want. That is to go back to my own time, to the Collinwood I know.
Let him go, Will.
He's got no chance of getting back.
I have.
You don't know how to make the change.
If I could only get to that room.
Nothing might happen.
I will harm no one. I promise you that. Just let me try. Can't you talk to him? Can't you make him see?
You have no more spell over her. No one is going to stop me from doing what I want with you.
Someone may. Whoever found this coffin tonight. I'm safe in my own time. Safe with friends who protect me. Now let me go.
No. No chance of that. Cyrus? Cyrus?
I was just about to leave. The door upstairs was open. I was sure you'd be here.
I was out for a walk. I changed my mind about going to Portsmouth.
Oh, well, did you hear about Gladstone? It was a horrible death.
I don't want to hear about it.
Run through with a sword.
Hey! Sorry. It's just... Gladstone he was a fine chemist, and more than that, he was a friend of mine.
Well, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have described it to you. Well, I don't know what he wanted to see me about anyhow.
Did the police have any idea who did it?
Well, no, I really never got a good look at his face, but I think it's John Yeager.
Oh, no, it can't be.
Well, the man I saw had the same build.
Could you identify him in a court of law?
Oh, no.
Well, then you shouldn't be so certain about people that you accuse.
Cyrus, do you think he's capable of killing Gladstone?
No, I don't.
Well, why not?
Well, for one thing, he wasn't in Collinsport.
Are you sure?
Positively. I sent him away.
When?
Yesterday.
Well, why?
That's my business, sir.
Well, Cyrus, I will never be able to understand your relationship with him.
It's not necessary for you, too.
Well, you said that he wasn't blackmailing you, but Cyrus, you gotta get rid of Yeager.
You know, for the first time, I think I agree with you, Larry. Oh, yes, I was wrong to encourage him. Larry, you have my word that John Yeager will never walk the streets of Collinsport again. Never.
See? Yes, we were talking last of Josette Ducray.
I do not wish to speak of her.
I need to know about her. The book is nothing without her.
But you could never understand how I felt toward her.
I will try, Mr. Collins. In my limited way, I will try.
We were to marry, just as we did in this time band of yours. If I could have the life, the few precious years that we had here, if I could only have the memory of life with her to sustain me.
What? Why did you not make her as you are? I am waiting, Mr. Collins.
I hate myself for admitting that I tried, that I needed her so. But fate has always been cruel to me. Fate was against me as it was that first night in your time when you found me. No, Will. I will no longer bow to fate.